You want to know the number one sign that you're with an avoidant? People would tell you all kinds of signs that you're with an avoidant. And in this day and age, people throw that term avoidantly attached or avoidant around so quickly and so easily, as if almost anyone they date is an avoidant. Let's be clear about the sign that you're actually with an avoidant, because avoidantly attached people can look very functional on the outside. They can achieve great things even in your definition and in other people's definition. They can be successful on paper. They can even get married and have children. But deep down inside, these humans are not functional. There's something very broken about their psychological and neurological systems. So how can you tell if they actually are avoidantly attached or not? Well, here's the one clue. Coldness. They're cold. Now, coldness can look like many different actions. It comes through in that sense of hostility. So let's just say you were having a fun moment, just a fun laugh with your avoidant, and you made a simple joke. Just a simple joke that came entirely from playfulness. And at the time you made the joke or you made that passing comment, you assumed that you had rapport and trust with this person. You assumed that at least they had a base level of trust with you or for you, and you had a base level of trust for them. And so you felt comfortable making that joke. After all, you make those kinds of jokes with your other friends as well. And a second after you tell the joke, suddenly their eyes glaze over and it's like their soul left their body. And suddenly you realize you are looking at a shell of a human. That responsiveness just isn't there anymore. And when you look back on your conversation, you may actually realize, maybe they were actually never there in the first place. Maybe they were always keeping our conversations and interactions at a surface level. And I always knew in my gut something wasn't quite right. You can relate to that, right? But you couldn't exactly pinpoint what was wrong. And they weren't outwardly doing anything wrong. They often don't, right? So you can't blame them. You can't say that they're wrong, right? But that's the key. It's that sense of coldness. And being cold is a typical trait of truly avoidantly attached people. Now, you won't always catch that coldness. It's very hard to tell whether someone you're dating is an avoidantly attached person on the first date. For some people, it takes years to find out because they are very good at masking. The coldness can come through in their distrust of you. You may have an intimate moment, when you're getting intimate together, and it seems like everything was going fine. And suddenly they switch on you. They criticize you. Something is not quite right with you. And suddenly you feel this blackness in your body and in your soul, as if this person really doesn't care about you. It's the coldness. They're cold. Be careful of the coldness, because you know what? I have seen dozens of people in my own life who just tolerate the coldness because their avoidant isn't doing anything outwardly wrong. They think, well, this is fine, but it's not. You'll never have a real relationship with an avoidantly attached person. Coldness has no place in human relationships.